Hey guys, it's Bendy, and I wanted to make a video. I had seen a bunch of Reddit memes talking about have you ever put somebody in their place? So I wanted to share my own story. So a couple years ago, I would say maybe 4 or 5 years ago, I don't know how many years ago it was. It was before I was living here. Um, I was living down in a city about 30 minutes south of here, and my grandma came and picked me up for Christmas. And I wanted to see the Nutcracker movie, so we stopped at the library to pick up the physical copy. And I knew where it was because I've been to the library before. I knew it was on the second floor. I didn't have my braces at the time for my feet, and I didn't use a cane at the time. And there was a sign on the elevator. I was in pain that day. It was a cold winter day. I was in pain. I didn't want to take the stairs. I went up to the receptionist and asked if I could use the elevator because I hurt. There was a sign that said handicapped personnel only or staff only. And I asked, could I please use the elevator? I hurt. She had no problems with it whatsoever. A gentleman that was checking out his books next to me looked me up and down, and said, "You're just fat. You don't need the elevator. You can just take the stairs." The lady went to correct him, and before she could, I turned my foot backwards. I've got Ehlers-Danlos. I have a joint condition where my limbs are very flexible. My foot did a 180 degrees completely backwards, and I looked him in the face and said, "You want to say that again?" He went down like a freaking cartoon character. His eyes rolled back and he collapsed. He fainted. I have no regrets for that. I don't turn my foot backwards anymore without saying something first, because I caused him to faint. So I just don't go up to people and say, "Hey, look at this," and then turn my foot backwards, because I know that some people get very squeamish and they can faint now. Because in some people, blood and weird bodily movements can cause people to get very uncomfortable and they can literally pass out. So, yeah, I've got Ehlers-Danlos, and I can bend very unnaturally. So, to that gentleman, I hope you learn some manners. I'm sorry I caused you to faint, but at the same time, learn some respect for people. Just because I'm big doesn't mean that I'm not handicapped. I also do now wear a bracelet. Let me get my finger free from the back of my phone that says hidden disability. I usually do wear my medical braces whenever I'm out in the community. Let me see if I can get my foot up here. So, yeah. Oh, you can't see with the flexion, but yeah. I'm incredibly flexible for being over 330 pounds. So, I have no regrets for my actions. So, wanted to share for me putting a gentleman in his place. So, Bendy out.